for wanting to go and make a difference. This is going to be a Carter project unlike no other. That is probably true every year. But due to some of the unique circumstances in Haiti that you've heard about, this one in particular will have some differences. And our wonderful team has worked very hard to anticipate your needs, to make sure that you'll be safe and well cared for. But there may be a few surprises along the way as well. And I would ask you to extend each other and everyone an extra measure of grace along the way if things if there are surprises or unanticipated events. About 10 years ago, I went on a trip somewhat like this to India, and it was on that trip really that God broke my heart and convinced me I had to spend the rest of my life trying to do something to make a difference for the poor in the world. One of the things that we used on that trip, and it sounds a little hokey, but I'm going to challenge, and I think some of us who were in Thailand together a couple of years ago have done this, is that there may be those things that don't perfectly meet your liking all the way along the way, or those things, and it's okay if you even want to identify those things that don't perfectly meet your liking. But what I would ask is that after you make those identifications, you would tack on the phrase, "and that's just the way I like it." If we all commit to doing that, we'll have such a better time. So we practice together. My, that is an unusually large and frightening looking bug on my bed, and that's just the way I like it. And if we can do that together, I think it will be a much more fun week. No doubt we will come back with all kinds of stories, and you've heard, and I believe transformation, and I have constantly people come up thanking me for the chance to go and work very hard and sacrifice because of the power of getting the chance to work on something that matters and makes a difference. And you will see that in such tangible ways this week. I hope you will take care of each other, that we are going to be a family this week. I want to thank again President and Mrs. Carter. This is the 6th time I've had the honor of getting to do this with them. And they, as much as anyone I know, exemplify that idea of servant leadership, of sacrificially and compassionately giving of their lives to make this world a little more the way God intended. And I hope and my hope is that we can all feel that same sense of urgency. So thank you for coming, and it's going to be a great week. And I'd just like to close with a prayer and challenge, if you pray with me. Disturb us, O Lord, when we are too well pleased with ourselves, when our dreams have come true because we dreamed too little, because we sailed too close to the shore. Disturb us, O Lord, when with the abundance of things we possess, we've lost our thirst for the water of life, when having fallen in love with time, we've ceased to dream of eternity, and in our efforts to build a new earth, we've allowed our vision of heaven to grow dim. Stir us, O Lord, to dare more boldly, to venture into wider seas where storms show thy mastery, where losing sight of land, we shall find the stars, in the name of him who pushed back the horizons of our hopes and invited the brave to follow. And all God's people said, Amen. Get some sleep. See you on the bus. Thank you.